In this tutorial, I am going to talk to you about this question: how do I start marketing my small business? This video includes easy to follow steps and strategies to help you market your small business online and generate more brand visibility and help you grow your brand and online presence. So if you're interested in knowing how to market your brand or small business online to reach more people and grow brand awareness, keep watching. Hi, my name is Ashley. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button so you get alerted about new videos. Let's get started. Step number 1. Start doing market research in your field or industry. Market research is an effective tool to assist your business planning. It is about collecting information that provides an insight into your customers' thinking, their buying patterns, and their location. In addition, market research can also assist you to monitor market trends and keep an eye on what your competition is doing. Many businesses will do market research on a regular basis to identify potential new customers, learn more about existing customers, inform their decisions regarding existing and new products or services, to gain a better understanding of their competitors, to test new markets, and to identify performance, pricing, or promotion opportunities. The next thing to do is to define your market research objectives. It's important to clearly define your objectives in order to achieve useful results from your research. Clearly defined objectives will help identify the best methods to conduct your research. You will also need to determine the time frame and budget you can allocate to undertake the research. You might consider using a professional market research company to assist you. Let me tell you some sources and types of information. There is a variety of data sources to assist you in researching your customers, competitors, industry, and location. Primary research refers to information gathered from original sources such as surveys, face-to-face interviews, focus groups, customer feedback, and questionnaires. Secondary research is information and data that has already been collected and analysed by other sources such as Austrian Bureau of Statistics, industry and trade publications, social media and websites, marketing and consumer lists, newspapers and media, and IBIS World. The types of information you collect through these sources may be quantitative or qualitative. Qualitative information measures the values, attitudes, and views of a particular sample. This type of information is useful if you want to understand why people buy your products, how they respond to your advertising, or their perceptions of your brand. Quantitative information is based on statistics and may be used to predict market penetration and future earnings. Another good strategy is to collect, analyse, and act on the results. After identifying the source and type of information you need, you can start to collect it. It is important not to allow your opinions or preferences to affect your research. Having a preconceived idea of the results will bias your research and provide false information. Remain open-minded and be prepared for unanticipated results. When processing data, make sure you keep your market research objectives in mind. Categorize data according to what is most relevant for your business. Don't become sidetracked by information that is just interesting. Collate your data using tables or lists to make it easier to identify certain trends and themes. You may need to collect additional information if your results are inconclusive. Analyzing the data should allow you to draw some conclusions regarding your initial objectives. Step number 2. Set up a profile on your target markets. Trying to promote your product or service to everyone can be costly and ineffective. Grouping or segmenting your potential customers based on certain characteristics will help to focus your marketing efforts. Generally, segmentation is based on factors such as where do they live, where do they work, their gender, their age, their level of education, their occupation, and their income. What is the primary reason they would use your product or service? What appeals to them about your particular brand? What are their usage rates of your product or service? Where do they typically source information about your type of product or service? The next is lifestyle and values. What is their family situation? What do they value in their lives? What are their hobbies and interests? Do they have children? Do they have pets? Your target market should have a need for your product or service and be willing to pay for your offer. Step number 3. Develop your business or your brand. Every business, regardless of size, is likely to need a brand. A brand is more than a logo, colour or a tagline. A well-articulated brand emotionally connects with your target customers and conveys who you are, what you stand for and what you can deliver. A brand is a unique identity or image that distinguishes a product, service or company from others in the market. It is represented through various elements such as a name, logo, design, symbols, colours and even the overall customer experience. When you think about it, people have personal brands too. We each have a name, a face, a style and a way of communicating, and with these traits we make different impressions on different people. Likewise, businesses have names, products, logos, colours, fonts, voices and reputations that make up what they are and affect how they're perceived. You can't effectively approach how to create a brand without being consistent and maintaining that consistency as you extend your brand to every part of your business. The best way to build a brand starts with establishing what that consistency is going to look like and the feeling you want it to evoke. Research your target audience and your competitors. Before you start making any decisions about how to create a business brand, you need to understand the current market, i.e. who your potential customers and current competitors are. There are many ways to do this. Google your product or service category and analyse the direct and indirect competitors that come up. Check subreddits that relate to your customers and eavesdrop on their conversations and product recommendations. Talk to people who are part of your target market and ask them what brands they buy from in your space. Look at the relevant social media accounts or pages your target audience follows and are receptive to. Go shopping online or offline and get a feel for how your customers would browse and buy products. As you go about your research, make a note of who your lowest hanging fruit customers are, the ones who could most easily sell to, who your top of mind competitors are, the brands that are established and known in the market, how your customers speak and what they talk about, the interests they have and the language they express them in. It's important to have a handle on this before moving forward, as it will inform what your brand should focus on and how it can position itself apart from competitors. Pick your focus and personality. You can't establish your brand to be everything to everyone, especially at the start. It's important to find your focus and let that inform all the other parts of your brand as you build it. Here are some questions and branding exercises to get you thinking about the focus and tone of your brand. What's your positioning statement? A positioning statement is 1 or 2 lines that stake your claim in the market. This isn't necessarily something you put on your website or business card. It's just to help you answer the right questions about your brand and aids in creating your brand's tagline. Your unique value proposition is the one thing you're competing on. Find it, go in on it and make it a part of your brand's messaging. Alternatively, if the company you want to start has a cause at its core, like if you're starting a social enterprise, you can also write this out as a mission statement that makes a clear promise to your customers or to the world. What words would you associate with your brand? One way to look at how to build your brand is to imagine your brand as a person. What would they be like? What kind of personality would your customers be attracted to? This will help inform your voice on social media and the tone of all your creative, both visual and written. A fun and useful exercise for how to create a new brand is pitching 3 to 5 adjectives that describe the type of brand that might resonate with your audience. What metaphors or concepts describe your brand? Thinking about your brand identity as a metaphor or personifying it can help you identify the individual qualities you want it to have. This can be a vehicle, an animal, a celebrity, a sports team, anything, as long as it has a prominent reputation in your mind that summons the sort of vibe you want your brand to give off. Step number 4. Apply your branding across your business. Applying your branding across your business gives it a cohesive brand story. A brand story represents who your business is and what it stands for. It sets the stage for every interaction customers have with your brand in-store and online. In Shopify's research on what wins buyer and customer trust, it found that buyers shopping on an online store for the first time often look for a business's mission and purpose to see if they share any values with the business, such as sustainability. they will turn to its About Us page to learn more about who they're buying from, and for more socially conscious customers, how the business is run. If your business has a brand story, share it because it can help the shopper feel reassured yours is a legitimate business. Step number 5. Evolve your brand as you grow. Building a brand doesn't stop with creating a logo or slogan, or even with your brand awareness after launch. Your brand needs to exist and remain consistent wherever your customers interact with you, from the theme you choose for your website to the marketing materials you produce, all the way to how you package and ship your products. You'll continue to shape and evolve your brand design and identity as you expose more customers to it and learn more about who your customers are and how they speak to them. It's important to appreciate that you will never have 100% control over how people perceive your brand identity. You can point customers in the right direction, make a great first impression, and manage your reputation, but you can't control the individual perceptions that exist in each person's mind. Say if they had a bad customer service experience. All you can do is put your best foot forward at every turn and try to resonate with your core audience. But hopefully at this point you have the tools, knowledge and resources to start building your brand today. Generating new customers and delighting existing ones. A brand identity, one with a face, trust and a mission, attracts people who agree with what your brand has to offer. But once these people become customers, that same brand identity gives them a sense of belonging. A good product generates customers, but a good brand generates advocates. Thank you for watching, and be sure to let me know in the comments below which step from this video you are going to implement first. I would be interested to hear from you. So the next thing to do if you want more help with internet marketing is make sure you go and click the link in the description box under the video now and go visit the Internet Business School website, the UK's leading internet marketing training provider. They offer a range of comprehensive courses covering all aspects of digital marketing. They will give you all the training, skills and knowledge you need to create a profitable online business. If you are interested in that, which I hope you are, just click the link in the description box under the video and take a look at it. I hope you found this video useful. Please share it with your friends, like it and tell people about it. Finally, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and please give the video a like. Just click the subscribe button below this video. If you have any questions, leave a comment under the video below and I will follow up with you. Thanks for watching.